Max Holloway, a UFC fighter, holds the record for the most knockouts in the featherweight division and the longest winning streak in that weight class. He also holds the record for the most strikes landed in a single UFC fight. In addition, he is the only fighter to have appeared in the octagon 24 times without ever being knocked down. These accomplishments are not the only things that define Max Holloway, as he is currently preparing to return to the cage to set another record. This is the perfect time to remember how he became the most formidable featherweight in MMA.
Multiple occasions. Wow, it looks like they're going to swing to the very end. And he wasn't kidding. Wow, it's very rare. What a finish!
Background: Max Holloway was raised by his grandparents in Hawaiian, Hawaii, after his father left the family, and his mother struggled with drug addiction. He became interested in various sports, including baseball and American football, before finding his passion for combat sports during high school. Max aimed to become the next great champion from Hawaii, inspired by B.G. Penn, and eventually became a professional fighter at 18. He won his first 5-round title bout at 19.
Harris's leg, the second one also. Oh, it looks like he's
over. Oh, and a nice right hand.
Nice flying knee there, another flying knee.
Another flying knee, that would connect it. Two fighters.
Oh! Usually after each round, the judges. Nice striking technique.
And became the lightweight champion of X1 champions.
55!
Max's skills earned him a contract with UFC, where he became a rising star in the world of MMA. UFC career. When Max Holloway, a 20-year-old Hawaiian, joined the UFC, he was the youngest fighter in the organization. However, the matchmakers were not going to go easy on the newcomer. They threw Max against Dustin Poirier, who had already made a name for himself in the league.
It's all over! Nicely, Max Holloway.
Despite starting off well in the fight,
Flying knee. Wild, though, man. Yeah, he's really taking it.
As soon as Poirier took the fight to the ground, it was all over.
The back of the head instead of the front. Now his arm. It is all over! That's brilliant. Dustin!
It seemed like a young and slender Max was not ready to fight with grown men, but he was determined to prove otherwise. Over the next year, Holloway earned his black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu under Patricio Patricielins.
He's hurt. Now Holloway's taking advantage of this.
And delivered his first defeat to the renowned kickboxer Justin Lawrence.
Body shots, looking to finish it late here. And it's all over!
He also faced off against veteran Leonardo Garcia.
Garcia gives you everything he has, and that's why.
After 3 consecutive wins, Holloway was on a roll, but the top contenders of the division awaited him. First, he lost to the accomplished wrestler Dennis Bermudez.
Holloway tried to throw a quick elbow.
And there's got
followed by a defeat to the rising star Conor McGregor, who was competing in his second UFC fight.
beautiful uppercut, good right hand.
Max put up a good fight against his opponents, but he was still too young and inexperienced.
The Notor!
With a UFC record of 3-3 at 22 years old, the Hawaiian started a new campaign towards the top, where he first faced debutant Will Choke.
Getting those hands going.
From the first seconds, Max dominated in striking, breaking down his tall opponent with multi-hit combinations.
He smells blood. Beautiful. And one of those front sides, like a side kick, and a beautiful barrage of punches followed.
In the second round, Holloway finally cornered Choke and finished the fight with powerful blows.
And body shot by Max Holloway. Max Holloway!
He showed a perfect performance, and this knockout earned him his first career bonus. After this, Holloway faced Andrew Philly.
Here we go.
The first round was even,
Leg kick there. Oh, and again.
but the further the fight went, the better Holloway felt.
Got that technique down. Nice knee by Max Holloway.
And he'll go right near the ribcage and a nice right hand
by Holloway.
In the final stretch, Holloway unleashed a furious combination.
Shots by Holloway.
And when Philly attempted a takedown to escape, Holloway instantly locked in a guillotine choke to secure the win.
And it's all over! Andre Philly!
Holloway continued his winning streak by facing Akira Corassani, who was returning from a bloody battle with Dustin Poirier.
Oh, Corisani's in a world of pain here. This one might be done.
We are heading for 3 5-minute rounds.
At the beginning of the fight, Akira landed a heavy series of strikes, but Holloway did not waver. He continued to press forward and soon landed a precise 1-2 combination.
It's 10 and 3. Oh! Corisani goes down.
Although Akira tried to escape into a clinch, Holloway found his jaw again as soon as they were back at distance. This resulted in another impressive finish for Holloway. Earning him a $50,000 bonus. When Max broke into the top 10, it was time to face the best fighters in the division. The first ranker who agreed to test the Hawaiian was Cub Swanson, who had been in phenomenal shape lately.
Walking that one off. Oh, good right hand over the top. And he's hurt.
But had lost to Frankie Edgar and now needed rehabilitation.
Swanson. Max.
As soon as the referee gave the signal, Holloway took center stage and confidently worked on the floor.
Champion and Frankie Edgar, and he's taking on this young shots and getting out of it.
While Swanson tried to apply his favorite mount, Max thought everything ahead.
Get better every week, standing at all. Yeah. He's always moving. A nice knee to the body.
In the third round, he finished the job with a beautiful combination.
Beautiful. Oh! Max Holloway's got cut.
And secured another victory.
90 seconds left. Trying to get
He got it! He got it!
Over!
Max!
Holloway received another bonus for the best performance of the evening and proved to be a new force in the division.
Excited.
After the loud victory, Holloway began to be called a rising star, but he was not going to stop. He took step by step to climb the rankings, defeating one top opponent after another. First, he passed the current lightweight champion, Charles Oliveira, who received a rare esophageal rupture injury. Then he defeated knockout artist Jeremy Stephens, and then gave fans an unforgettable third round in a fight with Ricardo Lamas.
Wow, it looks like they're going to swing to the very end.
And he wasn't kidding. Wow! It's very rare.
What a finish!
Slowly but surely, Holloway cleared everyone from his path, but the biggest challenges were still ahead. A series of 9 consecutive wins elevated Max to the top of the division. His next opponent was former lightweight champion Anthony Pettis, who successfully dropped down to 66 kilograms. When Max was just starting his UFC journey, many compared him to a showman. Now they stood facing each other, but unfortunately, right away he went on the offensive and Anthony actively resisted. The first round was even.
Wow.
But in the next segment, Max found the right rhythm.
Oh, touch.
He began to methodically take his opponent apart.
Might be his best. Oh, look at that beautiful sweep.
Over the top.
And at the end of the third round, he shot him down at the fence.
Moving, throwing no shot. Another hard shot to the body. Yep. Pettis is in trouble. Holloway's pouring it on.
Holloway looking to finish it. It is all over. Max Holloway.
On this night, Holloway won his 10th straight victory and captured the long-awaited title. After the post-fight interview, he immediately issued a challenge to the current champion.
And now this might take it to Jose Waldo. Hashtag where's Jose Waldo? Let me know when you guys find him. I'll be waiting.
When Holloway first arrived in the UFC, the division was ruled by the untouchable Brazil's Jose Aldo.
And as reconnects him, and he's free.
Since then, 5 years had passed, and when Max reached the title fight, Aldo was still reigning on the throne. The Hawaiian fighter traveled to the heart of Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, where, under the cheers of 15,000 hostile fans, he challenged the local champion. The challenger immediately put on the pressure, but Aldo worked hard on counterattacks.
Holloway got stick punches. Jose Aldo follows up. Some early adversity here for the challenger. Jose Aldo seems to have.
After losing the first round, Holloway raised his pace and gradually started to outstrike his opponent.
Best count.
While Aldo continued to fight back.
Right hand landed. Beautiful counter. Go to the body whenever you see.
Holloway was charged up for the finish.
From Rio on the UFC 212 post-fight show. Max in it. Pouring it on. That'll do it. Max Holloway.
A very accurate double leg takedown became the beginning of the end for the Brazilian. At 25 years old, Max Holloway finished the greatest featherweight in history. and became the undisputed UFC champion.
And now, the undisputed.
The Hawaiian expressed readiness to fight any contender, and it so happened that in his first title defense, he had to end his confrontation with Aldo. The rematch was reminiscent of the first meeting. The further the fight went, the more apparent Holloway's advantage became.
Nice spinning back kick.
Max came out to be the ultimate winner in the rematch.
This fight's not going to make it out of this round.
Holloway looking to finish Jose Aldo tonight. Dean getting in there. He might stop this thing soon. That'll do it. Max Holloway has defended his undisputed featherweight championship.
Next up for Max was Brian Ortega. Despite a few issues and delays,
You look a little sleepy.
I'm good, man. I'm good. A little bit tired. They got me doing a bunch of media stuff, but I'll be fine, man.
the fight took place and Max dominated it against Ortega.
He's the best. The best featherweight of all time.
Ortega retreats.
Delivering a large number of blows to his opponent's jaw.
That's like a 10-punch combo from Max.
Max's impressive performance led to the doctor stopping the fight in the late rounds.
The doctor said no way. That might be it. That's it. That's it.
Max Holloway has retained his UFC featherweight championship.
He confirmed his status as champion and set a UFC record for the number of strikes, landed with 290.
Featherweight champion of the world.
A year later, he moved up to the weight class above to fight his old friend Dustin Poirier for the interim title. Poirier had recently destroyed all of his opponents, which foreshadowed their fight. In the first two rounds, Poirier had a significant advantage in striking.
These boys are going.
But Max fought back and leveled the playing field.
Conor McGregor fight. This is probably the most in-depth.
One-punch knockout power. It's always from.
For 25 minutes, both fighters had the advantage at different points in the fight.
Right cross.
Look at that volume.
Poirier, gotta be careful. Poirier.
In the end, Poirier won by unanimous decision, but Max left everything in the cage. Max suffered his first defeat in 5 years and missed the chance to become a double champion, but he didn't seek excuses, descended back to his native division, and continued to defend his title. By that time, the turn to fight the champion had come to the deserved veteran, Frankie Edgar, who won himself another title shot in his old age.
Max blessed Holloway.
Max precisely and accurately worked at distance, outstriking his opponent with timing and speed.
There's that uppercut.
Edgar tried to counterattack and take down, but he was already too old for that.
Heavy shots from Holloway here late in round 4.
Big shots. He hurt him.
Max won by unanimous decision and made his third title defense.
That's that big spin.
And still.
Meanwhile, while Max was securing his retirement game, the first contender was snatched by Alexander Volkanovski, a fighter with a bull-like physique who stormed through the division and earned his chance.
That's it.
In December 2019 at UFC 245, the full-bodied contender opened as a decent favorite, but he dismantled the champion's style and prepared an excellent plan. Volkanovski worked diligently with his hooks and footwork.
There's another good low kick.
Numbers encouraging for Volkanovski.
And when Max lost his movement, he willingly engaged in exchanges.
Just take the leg.
Trying until the last moment to get to the Australian.
Coming to an end, but Holloway.
However, Alexander was furls. After 3 years as a champion, Max lost his title. His achievements were so significant that the promotion decided to organize an immediate rematch scheduled for July 20th.
Coach Joe Lopez, kick for Holloway. Oh, man, he's down again. Holloway with a knockdown courtesy of the upper.
Unfortunately, Max lost that fight due to an unanimous decision. In January 2021, he planned his comeback and was accompanied by Calvin Kattar.
Kattar with a heavy shot.
From the first minutes, Max rushed into the attack and put his entire arsenal into play.
It's going to be... Oh! That hurts him! Body shot from Max Holloway! Oh!
Another one right through the guard!
Oh my goodness! Right now. It's going to look like this.
Oh! Kick! Kattar!
While Kattar occasionally responded.
Oh! Look at it though, John. Right away, Max puts him back on his heels. Nice uppercut.
Max continued to throw incredible combinations in a ferocious manner, destroying his opponent's body.
Kattar.
Oh, this could be it! It's amazing, he's still standing!
Herb Dean watching the action here closely on January 16th.
Max Holloway, that 500 strike attack! If Kattar goes to the end, oh my goodness!
It was already an outstanding performance, but in the 5th round, Holloway outdid himself.
Right hand! Max Holloway there.
The best boxer you see, baby!
Right hand.
Freshman game to play, baby!
Oh my goodness!
It's the Max Holloway show.
Throughout the fight, Max landed 445 significant strikes and broke his own UFC record. Holloway claimed a crushing victory and showed that he only gets better with each fight. Latest fights, and he proved that when he won a fight against Yair Rodriguez at UFC Fight Night 197.
Max Holloway!
Both fighters had their moments and gave their all, resulting in both receiving the Fight of the Night award. Max took another shot at the featherweight belt and challenged Alexander at UFC 276. Unfortunately, the relentless pressure of the Russian appealed to the judges and Max lost the fight to Volkanovski via unanimous decision.
Still the undisputed UFC.
Despite the loss, Max remains a top fighter in the UFC and will continue to compete at the highest level. At the beginning of his career, Max set a goal for himself to become a great champion, and today it can confidently be said that he achieved it. However, he is only 29 years old, and it seems that only now he has reached his true peak form. I never thought that this was enough for me. I still have a lot of work to do. All my belts, I have 5 of them, are in the closet. People ask me why I don't hang them on the wall, but I'm not finished yet. I don't want to enjoy success. Right now, I need to win new titles. I'm going to keep going. I don't want to be the guy who settles for what he's done. It's nice to look back, but as they say, it's better to look forward. As Max continues his journey, there is no doubt that Max will continue to inspire and entertain fans around the world. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more MMA content. We have much more coming for you, so stay tuned.
This fight